Of the squad that has been assembled for the season?
Yeah, absolutely. Very excited to join UP Warriors and to be able to work with Abhishek and the group. I think we've assembled a really nice squad. We've got some really good balance there with experienced players. We've obviously got Deep D and Harleen coming in who will provide us with some good experience and depth there, and then some good younger players as well. So I think, the team did a great job in putting the list together. We've covered a lot of different bases, and now we just get the opportunity to go out there and play and express ourselves and have some fun. So really excited about the opportunity and looking forward to it.
You can take the next one.
Info here. One question to Abhishek as well as Meg. Abhishek, first coming to you, your first season as a coach in the WPL, and you have one of the best minds in the women's game in Meg Lanning as captain. What have the conversations been like, and how, shall I say, comfortable are you after having her on board as captain? And to Meg, my question is, Alisa Healy has been a captain for this franchise before you, so have you had any conversations about what the environment, team environment, etc. at UP Warriors is like?
You want me to start or her to start? Okay, so I mean, for me, I think firstly I'll correct you. For me, she is the best mind out there in women's cricket. So we are very happy to have her. And I forgot your question because I started focusing on her question. But for me, I think something that was very important when we tried to form this squad was to get the best captain out there and someone who could lead this group. It was a very easy and obvious choice for us. Having Meg there makes things easier for me. It's the first time for me, yes, but I've always believed the best teams have the best captains, and this format especially is a captain's format. So I wanted someone who could lead this team, and having Meg there makes things very easy for me because she's going to take all the pressure. I'm going to be chilling, having coffee. So no pressure, Meg. But for me, I think I'm very excited. It's a new journey for me in women's cricket, but nothing changes. It's still cricket. It's still about the players. It's not about the coach. So I'm here to support her and the team in the best way possible, and hopefully we can create a legacy of our own.
The Women's Premier League. Welcome to our first official press conference of the season. This afternoon we have with us our captain, Meg Lanning, who of course we announced as our captain for the squad just last evening. We've got our head coach, Abhishek Nayar, and a CEO, Shemal around. We'll take your questions. Just raise your...
Yeah, I think I remember the question. Obviously, like, this is the fourth season of WPL, and the 3 seasons before, things have been put in place and worked through. So it's important that we keep building on that. There's been a lot of hard work that's been put in by a lot of people. So now I guess I'm very privileged to have the opportunity to lead the squad into the new season, and as I said, build on what's already been put in place. We've obviously still got Deep D here as well, who's a big part of the franchise. Sophie Eccleston as well, who's been around a lot. So I'll be leaning on those players as well to learn as much as I can and understand what the franchise is about, but also trying to move us forward and, as I said, put my own spin on it. So it's a really exciting opportunity. I'm looking forward to working with everybody, and as I said, feel like we've got a great squad together, and now we just got to go out there and play and enjoy it.
UP Warriors will be led by one of the biggest names in cricket at the moment. The whole squad looks very strong. How important is this for the brand of UP Warriors, and what can the fans expect from this season?
Exciting cricket to begin with. I think our franchise as a whole, it's always been about creating a legacy, and I think when we stepped into season 4, we looked at what we wanted to bring to the table The philosophy was to try and go in with a clean slate and bring in the best people, best resources at the table. We started with Abhishek. I think the idea was to obviously get the best again, to lead the franchise, and then that continued with Meg. So definitely looking forward to some really exciting cricket. We've got some real good people, great experience, and we've been able to retain some of our core players as well. So I think we're looking forward to some gems and some really exciting games.
Taking your overall thoughts on the squad from the time you have taken up this opportunity, and given that you have two very fine but contrasting top order batters in Phoebe Litchfield and Pratika Rawal, is that a combination which is very exciting for this franchisee going ahead? And if you can give us an update on Pratika's injury state coming from the injury that she had in the World Cup, I mean, sort of availability.
So I think Meg already spoke about the squad, and it's a squad that we've picked, so I can't obviously be negative about it. You're going to hear only positive outlook towards it. But I think Pratika, I'm not sure, to be honest, but I think the NC or the COE, as they call it now, I think they'll take a call on it. But regardless, it's always exciting to have a Pratika in the setup, and I feel any team is only a good team when you have contrasting players, not players who play the same style and brand of cricket. And we wanted players who could complement each other and together form a strong unit. So I'm very excited with the squad, and hopefully creating some good memories this season.
They're in the conversation, particularly her last 12 months have been excellent. She's able to impact the game with both bat and ball, and has really improved her game too, which is good to see, because she's always been such a good player, but for her to have that drive to keep getting better and want to be the best is very important to someone at this level. So she's going to be a very important player for us. She's been part of the franchise from the start, so she's very important on the field and off the field, and I'm looking forward to playing with her again. I have done that in the past and always enjoyed it, and as I said earlier, I'll be leaning on her a little bit to work out how we go about it and what the best thing is, because she's got a lot of knowledge as well. So super excited to see how she goes this year.
यार अच्छा कैप्टन ढूंढो और बैठ जाओ यार, वो काम कर लेगी पूरा. So that was the idea. I think for a coach, to be honest, I feel this format, I said this before, it's the squad. The time you sort of get to spend with the players is less. So it's about making sure you create an environment where you have high performers and they can come and express themselves to their fullest potential. So the ideology is simple. When I'm here, I'm here. When I'm out of here, I'm there. So I try to be very clear in my mind. And when I'm here in the WPL, there is no IPL. So WPL is my priority now, and when WPL is over, IPL becomes a priority. So first, hopefully first trophy for WPL and UP Warriors this year as well. But keep it very simple. Good captain, let her do her thing and support her.
Through the auction process as well.
No, firstly, I absolutely agree with you. There are concerns with the wicket-keeping aspect of it. We are working our way around it. We maybe surprise you all at the start. But we're working towards it. But I think it's going to be one aspect that's going to be really important for us at the end of the auction, reflecting maybe that was one aspect that we could have gotten better. But I also understand that sometimes in this T20 format, it's important to take chances. That's how a KL Rahul became a KL Rahul. So hopefully we can form a women KL Rahul who then represents India in the future. But I think that's one area that we're working towards, and hopefully at the start of the WPL you will get your answer. Just have to wait till then. The other part of it was I'm forgetting stuff here. What is it?
What have been the learnings so far just about women's cricket as a whole?
So my learnings, it's still early days. I'm learning firstly ballebaz or batter and batsman. That's the first one that I'm working towards. But I think it's very similar. To be honest, it's exciting for me because the willingness to learn, with the players that I've worked so far has been amazing. Being receptive, I'm obviously trying to understand the psyche, but the challenge so far has been I don't know, honestly. I'm still figuring it out. It still feels very similar to men's cricket, but like I said, the beauty is when you have a top team around you, it becomes easy. And I'm banking on my senior players. Meg's here, Dipti's there. There's Harleen, Sophie's been part of the setup. We have so many top experienced players in this setup. There's a Deandra Doughton that it makes things easier for us. when you have experience around you. So for me, the challenges have been lesser. Maybe at the end of the tournament, when you ask me, I may have a different answer. But right now, there's not much I can give you on that.